Hello, everyone. Welcome to my updated account tour. I recently remembered that my old account tour video has just turned 1 years old, and that was the video that brought most of you to me. It's a very crappy video, I won't lie, and I was kind of actually sick when I was making it, so to simulate that, I had some spicy food and it turned me into the cozy creator I am today because many people said, "Hey, I like your voice," or "Hey, your voice is very cute." And I had never gotten those compliments before, and I just sort of went with it, and I found a good balance between my normal voice and a calming voice to make it more enjoyable for most of my viewers. We're gonna go to the very beginning, of course, because some of you guys are new, but I won't go into depth about every character build, just all the new ones that I went through this year, and if I updated them at all, I did add them to the list of characters I was going to show for this tour. So for the origins of my account, even though I am a day off, I still consider myself a day one player simply because the load time was taking forever when I was trying to download it for the first time on my phone. I was like, man, this is so long, and then it turned into the next day. So that's why it says 29 I got Amber, and 29 was the day it actually finally downloaded all the way. And then I just went to sleep and woke up and got the rest of them. I do use Kaya, so he will be on the list of characters that we go over. And then I found out how to wish because at first I was like, I don't really know what this is. I'm not gonna touch it. So I got Barbara, Beto, my first main, and still my main, but she is retired. And then I believe I got Diluc, Sucrose, and Noel all that same day. I was very lucky to get Diluc. He was 20 pulls in, and he was the only 5-star that I wanted. I was very happy, and I don't think I would have continued Genshin if I didn't get him that early on because I was so desperate for 5-stars and I didn't really understand it, like how the Genshin system worked. I have all the 1.0 5-stars and most of them are C6, which is nice except for this, the originals, unfortunately. I think I have 2 copies of Chi-Chi. It clearly took me a while to get her. I'm always very stingy with my pulls, and Diluc, even though I liked him in the beginning, I kept getting him, and now he's kind of a little bit annoying. Mona is my second latest 5-star standard character. She took so long to come home, and I don't use her, but that's okay. I do use Kaching. She also took a while because Diluc kept coming home. And can't forget about Jean. She was my second standard, I believe. I will not be getting Venti. I think about getting Klee. She's very cute, but maybe I'll just get her mom. I can't believe we're actually getting Alice now. Tartaglia, excuse me. I I have a love-hate relationship with this man. Like, love-hate is very extreme. If you saw my Tumblr likes, you would know. Albedo is one of my favorite characters, but I do not have him. I am going over the ones that I don't really have. Hu Tao is a character that I felt like I kind of wanted in the beginning, but I had a deep feeling in my soul that there would be a better pyro DPS to come out than her. And I was right. I got Arlecchino. Who else do I want to talk about? Nilou is the only Sumeru character that I want left. And I'm so hoping that Sumeru Chronicles doesn't make me wait because I am getting very antsy. But at the same time, I would like to save, so who knows? Alright, Dia is a standard character. She had the opportunity to be so much better than she is, but I'm very disappointed with what they gave her. And then later down the line, we got Mizuki, who I have C1, and I love her so much. I've been very stingy with who I pull for. It's either I just really have to like them, or I'm like, okay, this character is very meta and would be a great improvement for my teams. So yeah, if I wasn't like that, I would probably not have gotten Siege Queen either. I don't have a lot of 4 stars anymore. If they're like from here and onward, I don't have many cons for these 4-star characters, which is very disappointing. I'd like to have Eon-san and Oraran. Dahlia maybe, and Aoife cons would be nice. I did hear that he will be on the second phase, same with Oraran, again, because they were on the same banner together with Escoffier, and I think that's really cute that they stick together. But anyways, that is my set of characters. I did want to go over my favorites for each element, and here is where the welkin giveaway comes in handy. If you know me very well, you will be able to decipher from a hint who is my least favorite character of an element. So in the comments, I want you to put who you think my least favorite character is for my for a welcome. So we have to start with who are my favorites, which my all-time favorite is Arlecchino. I do have a video on getting her, and it is my loudest video ever. Mainly because I got my least favorite character, hint hint, and a double 5-star with the weapon banner. That was very nice. I love that video so much, even though not many people have watched it. I don't really care. And Chevreuse is my honorable mention. Now for my least favorite character here, the hint will be they are a male character. Hydro is a favorite element of mine, not my all-time favorite. I just happen to really enjoy most of the characters, and I still want Nilou, so obviously she's not a character that I dislike. My favorite character is Nouvellette, and I am basing this off character, not their combat. Just wanted to clear that up. I was very surprised that I thought I would enjoy Nouvellette as much as I did character-wise, because from the trailer I was just like, ooh, he's kind of spooky. He might be a bit uptight, but he is very cool and pretty. And my second, my honorable mention for favorite Hydro character is probably Kokomi. I think that she's very sweet. And being a general and a shrine priestess while looking very pretty, I love that. And for the hint of Hydro character that I dislike the most, I do not have them. I like Dendro a lot. I have most of them, except for Kinich, and I'll hate them. And I like most of the characters. Baiju was kind of an accident, a double accident, so I did not get him on purpose, but I do like the reactions of Dendro. My favorite characters are Nahida, and my honorable mention is Kirara. And since there's not many Dendro characters, I will not provide a hint, but I think I might have already have in the video. Electro is my second favorite element. I am a Beidou main, so of course I have to actually like the elements of the character that I main. I'm very sad that I don't have Faressa, Eon-san, Oran, and Nefa. If she had a better character design, I would have probably pulled for her, but yeah, it's just the character design that's throwing me off, and I can't really bring myself to spend my primos, but that's okay. My favorite character is Beidou, and my honorable mention is Clorend. And my second honorable mention, because there's so many Electro characters, is Sino. I know, it's very interesting. I like dad jokes. I like stupid jokes. I laugh every time when he does a dumb joke. I don't get it. Animo characters, I just kind of get them if I like them, or if I need them, which happens for me and Kazuha. My favorite character, I guess there's no honorable mention because there's a tie between Shanyun and Yume Mizuki. I really like both of them so much. Of course, I got her because I have her adopted children, Shenhe and Ganyu. And she's very Bayonetta coded, and I love those games. My least favorite character is a man. Yep. Now here is the element that I main. I love cryo characters so much. Even if they don't really use the element. Hello, Eula. I think she's so pretty. My main is Shenhe, and she will probably not be retired because there's always going to be a DPS who needs her. And I say need because I think every crowd DPS needs her. Everybody says Escoffier is better, and I'm like, no. She does team-wide support. Shenhe is cryo buffer for your DPS. For Skirk, she does heals, she provides cryo application, etc. She is for your DPS. Are we making sense? Like I see the discourse online and I'm like, I want to fight every single one of you. But if I get involved, I'm just gonna be mean. I'm gonna sound mean. And I can't be mean. I know I can. But I don't want to. Obviously, my favorite is Shanta. And the honorable mention is Ganyu. I love that both of their outfits, or like, they came together and they're kind of matching. It makes me so happy. And the character that I don't like in cryo is kind of annoying. Chiyo is an element. I don't really have much to say about it. I like the girlies, of course. Ningguang was in my party for quite a while because I ship Beto and Ningguang. Like, obviously, duh. Noel was a character that I did use for a long time as well. Zhongli, he is only here because I needed a shield character. And Layla wasn't around just yet. I love Yunjin as well. I like her personality. And her song did make me cry. Like I was sobbing. Shiori is the one that I really love, but I don't have her. I love her personality, but I don't have a use for her. Like in anything. My favorite Geo character is Shalonen. And I actually only got her because she looked like my mom. And I knew nothing about her because I was coming back from a genshin break, which was mostly a burnout. I was like, well, she looks like my mom, and I don't have any Natlan characters yet, so let's just get her. And I ended up pulling the best support in Genshin. Like, how does this happen? I have no idea. But I love roller skating. I know her outfit gets like a lot of criticism, but I love it. High-rise denim jeans. Me too. Navia is also my honorable mention. And for the hints of which character that I don't like in Geo, at least the most, because none of them are really dislikable. They wear blue. I think that kind of narrows it down to a few of them. Every character that I starred here is one that got either an update or is new, or I happened to build recently, this year, I mean. The rest of them, I'm sure I already covered previously in my other video, and if they weren't covered, it's because I haven't worked on them. Aoife, for example, he's new, but I have not worked on him, so we will not be discussing him. We're going to start with the 4 stars. Chivris. I built her with entirely HP and some ER. Level 90, rightful reward. I like that it looks nicer than Black Tassel. I have a 4-piece Song of Days Past on her. It is not supposed to be impressive, it is only supposed to be here for its supportive purposes. And that is exactly what it does. I only have her at C1. I did try to get more cons, but I was going to go in debt with my Primogems if I continued, so I stopped. Talents are 8-8 for her skill and burst, and I would not mind improving her with leveling her up, just ascending her. I don't really level 90 my 4 stars or quite a few of my characters all the way, just ascending them. If I don't like them that much, I don't mean don't like them that much. I mean they have to be like my favorite. I really like Chivalrous, but that's a lot of books. Sethos was a character that I purely built to help me in Imagineering Theater, and the build did pay off. He helped me in, I believe, the first 2 rounds of Imagineering Theater this phase. He uses a 3-star weapon, which is that Refinement 5, purely because it has the most crit rate out of all of my bows that are available to him. I should level 90 this eventually, but I don't have many bow characters that I use. Artifacts need to be raised all the way. These 2 are not, and that is why they are starred. I recently got him to C4, which I'm very happy about. He went from a character that I only had 1 copy of from an event to having almost C6. 11 and 8. I don't know if I would ascend him. Probably not, because he is really only for Imagineering Theater. Rosaria, I keep trying to build her in different ways. I do like her build is looking nice, but you will see what I'm trying to do later. I like using this weapon on her, and I think if you have a Shenhe and you have this weapon at R5, maybe use this if you don't want to build crit rate with a Fab Lance, because it increases attack by 40%, and that is a necessary stat for a Shenhe. I'm trying to go for a 4-piece noblesse set, but it is not working out. The only pieces that I have for a circlet are being used, and I'm not getting an onset cryo goblet, so that has been annoying. I originally had, I don't know what I had actually. It was 2-piece of noblesse and emblem. Just don't remember which piece it was exactly, but at the moment she's still doing okay. She has a lot of energy recharge. I should probably show off the rest of her build. She is used as a sub DPS, C6, and 10-11 for her skill and burst. Ningguang is also built officially for Imagineering Theater, but I did have a change of heart recently, which means that I changed her artifacts similar to Rosaria. She's still on the same 2-piece attack, but I changed out where is it? I had this on her, and it was just a 2-piece, but I decided I was going to build that set for my Navia because I'm tired of using the other set on her, which is Marechaussee. So I pair her with Farina, but I want more options with my Navia. I think these will roll fine. I have hope. Only C4. I'm surprised she's only at C4. She was one of my first 4 stars. And yeah, this is like crappy, but I don't care that much. Kaya. I really like his skin. It's nice. He is a sub DPS, just he's used the exact same as Rosaria. Crit rate weapon because his energy recharge is pretty much okay. I don't have any problems with it. Only C2. And a crowned burst. Now on to my 5 stars. Mavwika is my worst built 5-star and I'm very upset about it. This is not enough, but if I went to a crit rate circlet, then this would suffer, and I don't like that at all. I'm using this because I want the crit damage, and I've tried again to get more crit rate because most of her stuff either doesn't have crit rate or just not enough crit rates. I'm very lucky to have this onset pyro damage goblet, but it does not have crit rate. And this is just, it just didn't roll into crit rate, so that's just awful. I don't plan on getting any of her cons. I like that she's able to clear things very well, but she is not a character that I enjoy as much as other characters. I do have her skill crown though, because I had a habit of crowning things too much. Kokomi is triple crowned. What did I say about crowning things too much? She has been planned to be triple crowned since the moment she was released. And she is a recent character that I got. Love, love, love how her build turned out so much. I switched this to what Baiju has currently. If we're not doing solo play, we're doing co-op. But otherwise, Thrilling Tales works just fine. I love that I have a 4-piece of this very aesthetically pleasing set on her. Ocean Hue Clam. I think it worked out pretty well. This piece is eh. But that's the only piece that's eh. Everything else is fine. I don't plan on getting any of her cons. I like her the way she is, which is triple crowned. Nouvellette. Ignore that for now. He has Mars Jose. It's fine. I like his build. I especially like that I have his weapon. I think I was trying to get 4 stars and then I ended up getting a 5-star and I was like, you know what, let's just go all the way so I can get his weapon because it was the path that I set. His set is very mild at best. It can be so much better, clearly. No cons. But I am not in the mood to give him more than what he already has. Crowned, normal, and charged attack. My Frina is only a character that I got because I saw that she was very necessary for literally everything. Girl, you are very invasive to everybody's teams. I think your build is fine. The extra crit rate makes it more comfortable for me. I like this weapon on her. These obviously could have HP on them. They somehow look almost identical over here. But she does her job, which is decrease the HP, apply hydro, and heal if I need her to. And that's about it. I will not be getting any of her cons. And she is double crown to make up for any misgivings in her artifacts. My little sea dream. I love her so much. She's so cute. Right now she's on my DPS build. I will switch her over to the support build. Which means she has Aqua Simulacra. She's still on a support set though. 4-piece Song of Days Past. And crit rate circlet. She is one of 3 characters that I would love to C6 in the future, obviously. When Sijuin performs healing, she will increase the crit rate and crit damage of her super saturated syringe based on her max HP. Every 1000 max HP she has will increase crit rate by 0.4 and crit damage by 2.2 for 15 seconds. The maximum increase achievable this way is 20% crit rate and 110 crit damage. That is spectacular, which means I can put her on my support build and she'll be fine. She's double crowned, because for funsies, of course. And switching her out to her support build. She has 48,000 HP. Emily is a recent character, and I did not know I would need her in the beginning because burning was not a popular reaction, nor was it necessary for anything until they came out with the freaking papilla, and that was annoying. But I felt like I needed her. When Mavuika came out, I was like, yep, let's add her to the list. She has one of my best builds, especially for her sub DPS capabilities. A R3 deathmatch, which I would not mind getting to R5, but most of my battle pass weapons are at refinement rank 3, and then once I finish doing that, I'll probably start getting them to R5 as well. I didn't start doing battle pass till like 2-ish years ago, so I'm farther behind than most people who started at my time, which was the very beginning. 4-piece Unfinished Reverie, which was a very nice set to me when I was farming for it. The other set in that domain, not so much. I focused on energy recharge and crit stats. This one is probably her weakest piece, but it is on set, so I'm like, okay, I will just be fine with this. Though I would prefer if a lot of these artifacts had more attack, because she is sort of lacking in it, but that's fine. I don't need any of her cons, though I do find them valuable. She is double 9, not double crowned, because I decided a while ago that I was going to stop crowning my characters just to save my mora. Lauren is gorgeous. I love her so much, but her build is difficult. Very difficult, because I do not have just a stat stick on her. I want to put her on a 5-star weapon because I think she deserves it. But she's stuck on Finale of the Deep, so her ratio, or crit ratio, is not what I'd like it to be at all. I hate this set. I hate farming it, and that's why Arlecchino doesn't have a set of Harmonic Whimsy, because the only thing good that came out of it was stuff for my Clarend. I'm very happy I got this recent piece. I will always try to improve my favorite characters, and since Clarend is one of them, she needs updates, but I just don't have the energy to go back in this domain. Hopefully, like sometime in the future, maybe 6 months from now. I think in Genshin, in long-term format, because of like new characters, new region, I don't have the time to think about past characters. I can only think about future investments at the moment. I don't want any of her constellations. I would actually just like to have her weapon. Please and thank you. It looks the best on her. She is crowned though. My Shenhe. Of course, she did get a little bit of improvement. What's this? Almost 200 energy recharge. How did that happen? This also looks a bit different than the first account tour. Yeah, it looks a bit bigger. I got this. Not for Raiden, exclusively for her. It was either I get this weapon or I get her C2. I went with the weapon instead because of the energy recharge, much better than Favlance. I don't have to crit anymore, so I can just ignore the crit stat. I hate that thing. And attack increased by 28% of energy recharge over the base 100%. You can gain maximum bonus of 80% attack. Gain 30% energy recharge for 12 seconds after using a elemental burst. Why is it that I feel the need to refine this thing? It's a 5-star weapon. It would only be because I love Shenhe. I'm that obsessive, actually. Why didn't I go with her signature weapon? Because energy recharge, dude. I need it. This set is a bit different. I don't know if any of the other pieces got changed, but I do know that this one's new. Yeah. She is C1, so that I can summon her skill twice, which is very helpful again for energy, because girly pop, you need so much of it. Look, 80 for support. I think that's not fair. I really do. I think that's not fair, but it does give me a reason to invest more in my Shenhe, and as a Shenhe main, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with, actually, I'm fine with getting everything for her. When they came out with her Echo, nobody was excited for it. They were all excited for Rydens. And I was like on my knees, like, thank you for giving me more stuff for Shenhe. This makes up for it so much. Her skin, her Echo, a beautiful 5-star weapon. I'm so happy. I really am. She's so beautiful. Nobody tell her that I'm gonna make Llama and not cry. Nobody tell her. Hi, Sit Lali. She's new. My latest 5-star, and seriously, I hate myself for not pulling for her on her first banner. I was doing a wishing roulette on that banner, which means that I was going a 10 pull every other banner, Malvika Setlali, Malvika Setlali, because I didn't care who I got. I was totally fine with either of them, and I ended up winning the 50-50. I think I was on a 50-50 for Mav, and I was like, okay, fine. I got the Pyro Archon. That's great. Little did I know what I was missing out on. She needs more energy recharge, that is for dang sure, but she is my only character with 1000 EM. And I impressed myself with that. She is on Baiju's weapon. I don't like giving stuff to other characters, but I'm really running low on like everything at the moment, so yeah, she got this. It's fine. It's fine. And a 4-piece scroll of the hero of Cinder City, which has 100 EM on this flower. Gosh darn, 70 EM on this feather. This was Kazuha's. Please don't get mad at me if you like Kazuha. And I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, I was going to say that I need a tenacity set for her because sometimes Shalonen is already on the team, but I don't have any tenacity pieces for her. I could totally just double crown her right now. I have the stuff, but I am saving everything I can. I am at, what was it, 13 million Mora? My goal is 14 million, and beyond that, I will be able to reach that goal by the end of this patch. And therefore, I will have enough for all the characters that I want. Skirk is my latest cryo DPS. I did not want to get her originally, but I was like, man, I miss using a cryo DPS that was reliable, because Ganyu is great, but she's a bow user and she is slow. That just makes her slow. It's fine. I love her regardless. Ayaka, you need to use sprint. And that is kind of frustrating, especially when your ping is low. She has a decent ratio. I think it's... I just have to tell myself that this gets better with cryo resonance. I'm very proud that I have no energy recharge. That is a feat I did not think I would get. Her weapon is so much prettier than this, but this has more crit rates. Her weapon has 22%. That is not helpful in the slightest, so she's stuck on the black sword. If anything more aesthetically pleasing comes out, I will get it for her. This build put me through it. Okay? I think I reshaped this thing. Yeah. I don't know how the ratio isn't as bad as it could be. I'm just very happy that it's over with. One of these days I will improve it. I hope those days are very far. She has her skill crowned. I don't think I'll crown this since it's so rare to use her burst, and that's okay. I don't really use this man unless I need grouping and viridescent veneer to do its thing. Energy recharge is great. R5, R4 Favonius Sword, simply because I need to use the other ones and level them up for other characters. He was the first character that I got for 5.0. I think he was sharing the banner with Mulani. And I told myself I'll just get this guy, build him, and I'll dip. And that's exactly what I did. As I said, Setlali has his goblet because I don't have many on set or just AM goblets in general. And since I do want to build Aoife eventually, he just has this at the moment. I don't know if it's viable on him either. But it's not like I have many options. At least I have an onset EM circlet. No cons, and I don't want any. Only 8/8 because he is... Oh wait, I thought I must have recently level 90'd him. Yeah, I did. I remember. I made a video on it too. Yeah, so I could level these up. Maybe just 9/9. That's fine. Shalonin. I love her so much. I think I did a great job with her build. I got lucky. That's what that means. Not I did a great job. I got lucky. Energy recharge is only good because her Sans, right, is energy recharge R5 with the depth R5 with the flute of, you know what, I'm not gonna even bother, but I'm glad it's R5 and I'm really glad I have her. Artifacts, they're not glowing, but I think they're great. Defense. Well, energy recharge and defense. That is a necessary stat. I needed energy recharge. No flat defense, but whatever. Yeah, I think it's great. I would like her C2. Because I'm eyeing that 60% crit damage for cryo characters and it is juicy. Who would not want that? If you're a cryo main especially. She has her skill crowned. And I really, really love her. She's great. Now in this team, oh, I forgot about Kirara. We're gonna save Mizuki for last. Kirara recently got level 90. mostly here for energy recharge and dendro. I could enhance this, but that is ores I don't want to spare and mora I don't want to give. So she's stuck on this, and that's fine. She has a decent amount of energy recharge. She is on Deepwood Memories with a focus on HP and some EM just in case. She is almost C6. This would be very helpful to have. And I think when it's not enhanced by the cons, this is 10-10? No. Why did I say 10-10? It's 8. Excuse me. If it was 10, it'd be crowned. Would I like to improve her talents? Yes. Yes, I would, because I really enjoy her. Just mainly as a character, not so much playable, but I mainly like playing her because I love her outfit so much. Now for Mizuki, who I love so much. Focus on EM and energy recharge. I would like this to be refined more, of course, but she does seem to get her skill back just fine at refinement rank 3. She is on Viridescent Veneer, her best set because she provides additional swirl damage. I think it's very decent. I was able to get her C1 by losing the 50-50 on Escoffier's banner. I was not pulling for Escoffier, I was pulling for Aoife. Was very happy to get her instead. And I will be getting that C2 when we get the free 5-star standard character. I am working on getting her double crowns, which means I've been putting my battle pass talent books into this what do they call this? They don't call this a set. Just this type of book. I've been getting it for the BP. And slowly I've been getting it up because I don't want to go into the domain and waste my time in there when I could be getting more Mora. And tomorrow I switch over to experience books because I'm very low. I did so many calculations on what I needed. Or not cry, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I really love Mizuki. Now we will be going into my teams. This team specifically is my Yokai team plus the Raiden Shogun. Is it optimal? No. Is it fun? Yes. I have a superconduct team. And these characters are mainly here because I like Layla. And Cookie is here for heals. I needed a team for my Eula. My Frozen team. I don't know why it's Frozen and not Freeze. But I will change this out to Freyna and Escoffier, specifically just for Skirk. This is my friendship team. I'm currently working on Sitlali, Aoife, Emily, and Candace. Candace is level 9 friendship at the moment. I believe Sitlali is at 7. And Emily is 8. Aoife, I think you're at 6 too. Yeah. Yes, he is. And occasionally I am able to use my friendship team in the overworld to farm for like Mora or XP bucks, but most of the time I just can't. My travel team, it changes all the time, but typically it's something else entirely. It's this is the best travel team that I have. We have walk around water, we have float, we have climb, we have everything else. And it's very helpful. Mineral farm. He is only here for Sethos had rocks. So that's what I used him for, local specialty. She's for speed. I don't know what you are for here. Why are you here, Farina? Probably to walk on water. My cryo burn melt team. I have several Abyss teams, which are like typically my best teams, but lately it's been difficult to use them because they've wanted like certain reactions. So these guys haven't really come out of the woodwork lately. Fully support and to buff my Nuvolet. Abyss 3. It's not really the best Abyss team. I could switch out Layla for something else, but I love Chlorend and I love using Dendro, and Nahida is just the best at that. Abyss 4, which is my Navia team. I have an Overload team, which Zhongli can be switched out, but he's just great at shielding for my Arlecchino. Aggravates. This is my fun team, which does have a different team entirely as well. Who else was on this team? Yeah, I think it was this. It's either her or Nahida. Yeah, I think it was Nahida. Sometimes I just put in Kirava. Yeah, this gets changed out all the time. The previous team you saw was Navia Plunge. We have Bergen. And then back to Yokai. As you can see here, I have 44 characters at maximum friendship level. These are my name cards that I like to display, but I did want to show off all the name cards that I have. Mona, I just got recently. I'm pointing out a few of my favorite ones. They're mostly purple, blue, and pink. I surprisingly don't like Shenhuz that much. I know, it's such a shocker, and I'm very disappointed actually. But it does look like her. Just not so much with her skin, you know? I really like Yunjin's. Kirara's is so cute. The Fontaine ones are really good. Like the Fontainian characters overall. This was one of the Battle Pass name cards. Like this whole row is so cool. I love sea dreams because it looks like you have little medicine ears. The best name card ever is the one from the Imaginary Theater. Like, this one cannot be beat. It is so good. And like this one takes the cake for second best, and it's still Imaginary Theater. It has a cat. Who wouldn't like a cat? This is also Battle Pass. This one's one of my favorite ones. It's a dragon. It's so cool. Mizuki is another one of my favorites, and I just got this one today. Very happy to have it. It skirks if it wasn't obvious. I think the like glass explosion looks so cool. Like it's your profile like coming out of it. And there's plenty of name cards that I would like to get, but I think these are, yep, Battle Pass. Yeah, a lot of these are Battle Pass. Nilu is a character that I am going to get, so I will eventually have this one. Candace, I'm working on her. Oh, I didn't know Farazan's was so pretty. Another Battle Pass, another Battle Pass. I'm very excited to get Sitlali's. This one would also be nice to get, but that requires so much effort. Escaffier's is so pretty. And I like how the ice is like pink and purple. That's like the best thing you could ever get. I am currently working on Ethos, simply because I like his character, not because I like his name card, but it is cute. Dahlia's is really, really cool. And Epha's is so nice, and this one is the current Battle Pass, but I am not so much as a fan of it as I am with the map one that you get for Easy Breeze, so I'm fine skipping it. And those are my name cards. Now it is time for my battle records. I was able to get 65 seconds on hard mode, and I did try to get, what was it? Is it Dire that's next, or or is it Menacing? I think it's Menacing. Whatever. I wasn't really that good with this one because I could have had Emily on this one, but I didn't. This guy was just annoying, and this guy, I hate him. Yeah, I tried really hard to get like a good record here, just so it looks like I'm trying, because I can't really go further with the next level. This one I was able to do it for the next level. I think I got it in 102 seconds for this one on the next level. I'm surprised I got it in 13 seconds for this guy. My Imaginary Theater has not been too bad recently. I really hated it at first. Like, I would just get it and go, leave. And then I started doing visionary mode and trying better. Dear God, this one sucked. And that's mainly because you had to have Geo. Geo and Freeze? No. Don't even bother. This is my best one. and that's because it has my 3 favorite elements: cryo, electro, and dendro. And it was so much fun. We had a dendro and cryo reaction. That was really great. I loved it. This one, our opening characters, I don't know how to use Risley. I don't know how to use Tartaglia. I don't know how to use Linny, apparently. And Dahlia is useless when it comes to hydro application. So they really just gave us a really bad opening cast of characters. And like this guy, your cooldown sucks. I borrowed somebody's C6 Chaska for this one. I hate that I don't have these two, but I'm like, you know what? I have the achievements. Who cares? Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it. Sometimes I'm good at the Spiral Abyss, and sometimes I'm not. Like right now, I am definitely not. I occasionally get a 36 stars. I occasionally do not. It was only recently that I tried to be better at it. But yeah, my attempts aren't really the best. Right now, I'm really struggling because there are so many enemies to defeat. That is mainly my big problem. And I don't know, I guess I'm just not doing that very good. That's okay. But I will be trying harder later to get it, at least get this star, or just like maybe just one more star so that I don't feel pathetic. I have almost every 4-star character skin except for Lisa. I was on a break during then, and I'm okay with not having it. The only 5-star skins that I have are Nilu's, Shenhe's, and Ganyu's. I'm shocked that I even bothered to buy Nilu's, and I don't even have her. But this is such a pretty skin. It does motivate me to get her. So I'm okay with it. I do not plan on buying anybody else's skin. Maybe Cleese, because it is really cute. The hat is adorable. And surprisingly, I don't like Yelan's. I miss her pants. And her hair transferred over to her skirt. And I don't like that angle. It looks very flat. So flat. Like there's supposed to be ruffles, but it's so flat. And there just could be a lot more going on. I just like this a lot more. I did want to show off echoes that I have for each character. I have Kirara's echo. This was the most recent one I got. I have Kazuha's echo. I think this was the only reason I level 90 him, actually. Shenhe's, which I already discussed. I have Zhongli's echo. I didn't even remember that I had this. Ganyu's is so pretty. It has her skill flower in it. I did hear that Nahida would be getting an echo. And I'm wondering if I should get hers first before I get Raiden's, because I do want Raiden's, but I use Nahida more often. So maybe hers is next. I did also want to show off that I have every tree maxed out, as well as Statue of the Seven. And of course, next I have to show off what a completionist I am by showing my percentages. I have 100% everywhere. There's no place that doesn't have their name card and that doesn't have the golden 100% on it. Took me a very long time. It's more so than others for some of the areas. Why was Mondstadt and Leeway so difficult for me? I have no idea. I would say that Sumeru is the worst. The absolute worst. The jungle is awful. I cannot say the same for the desert because I actually enjoyed it. I know. I know. So interesting. So weird. But I loved it. Fontaine was very fun. I think it was definitely my favorite to 100% explore. Natlan was easy, and I appreciated that. And then my most recent exploration is right here with Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. I also have the underground areas 100%, Academia being my favorite, the Chasm being my very least favorite, my second favorite, and I wish it was bigger. I really do. This one was rather easy, surprisingly. I thought it would be difficult with these, but there's nothing here. It's only the quest that gives you like a chest, and that's it. I double checked, don't worry. And then there's my Serena teapot. But before we go into the teapot tour, I wanted to answer a few questions, commonly asked questions. Just two. Before I go into the teapot, while also showing you my favorite places. The first question I get a lot of is, how do I save my Prima Gems? And I do actually have an answer for this because I've thought about it, because I didn't have an answer at first. On top of Welkin and Battle Pass, because I have to mention that I am not free to play, I do literally everything in this game. And the way that I save is telling myself, do I have enough Primo Gems for this character? Am I okay with losing the 50-50 for this character? Those are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And most of the time, I say, no, I'm not okay with losing the 50-50. I want this character. So then the question becomes, do I want to spend more than what I have? No. No, I don't. I don't want to spend money where it isn't necessary at all. And I tell myself, if I'm doing everything I possibly can for every Primo Gem, and I still don't have the character that I want, then I can spend, which is something that might happen in Not Cry. I feel like it might. I don't think I will have enough for every character that I want, and that is very sad for people who are free to play. But I think my advice still stands for people who are free to play, but it also stands for people who want to see them have Primo Gems long term. I decided that this would be my, how do you put it? My way of thinking, at least at the beginning of Fontaine. Around then, I told myself I would not pull for characters if I did not have the Primo Gems for them. And long term, it has been the best investment for me. I have not gone through a banner without having enough Primo Gems since. I mean, it took a while. It took about a year for me to get to that point. But since then, it has been the best improvement to my account ever. So I have no problem saving. I have no problem getting the characters that I really want. I get a little bit stressed out because I'm like, I don't want to get back into the loop of not having enough, but typically I'm fine. So don't forget to do the events. Don't forget to explore as much as you can, because if you're free to play, you don't really have much of a choice if you don't want to pay and you really want the character. Also, don't forget about the battle pass. If you complete it, you do get quite a few prima gems. There's also codes, achievements. I don't really go for achievements except for the exploration ones, and just maybe a few here and there if I really like the name card. That's my answer for that question. My next question that I seem to get, which is an all-encompassing question, I just put it into like one thing. How am I so motivated to play Genshin? And this kind of ties in when people ask, how am I able to build these characters without, like, I guess burning out and exploring? My motivation with exploring, my dedication with exploring. My dedication comes from me not being able to stand seeing a number that isn't 100% on the map. So that's for exploring. My best advice for exploring is to look up this guy named Kyostin V. I will probably put like how to spell it out on the screen. He helped me in Inazuma when Inazuma first came out. If you go to his Oculus video and then in the description it tells you the prerequisites of what to do, get all these Oculi for this specific patch, because he puts the playlist in patch format, not in region format. It is very helpful, keeps it very organized, and then you just follow along. You know, if you think you're missing something, if you want more percentage, just follow his guides. That's what I do. They're voiced as well, which is like the best part, so you're not getting too distracted. You're able to listen to him and play the game at the same time. My other motivation is just that I like this game, and you have to have something to look forward to when you're playing it. And my thing is characters. I look forward to characters more so than anything else. And lore, I do look forward to lore. The story is very nice, but that's not really a reason to play. What other reasons do I have that I play? Well, first of all, I don't want to spend money. And if I don't want to spend money, I need to log in and do my dailies. That's another thing. I think my reasons are very minimal. I just really like the game. I feel like a lot of people who ask this question, they seem to also have a lot of things they don't like to do in Genshin. The events, the endgame content, the building characters, going through the story quest or the Archon quest. They have too many things about the game that they dislike. And when they ask that question, how do I stick around? I'm like, I don't know how to help you, dude. I like everything about Genshin. There's not really anything that I dislike. I mean, there are things that I dislike, but it's not enough for me to stop playing the game. It's part of my daily routine, and that's what I really enjoy. So, I hope I gave a fitting answer. My fitting answer is, if you find something to look forward to, it will keep you going. If you don't like many aspects about Genshin Impact, maybe just watch other people play it and watch people talk about theories. I do that all the time. Watch people build characters that you don't have. I do that. I want Veressa because I keep watching people play Veressa and build her. That's fun to me. I really enjoy those videos. I watch people who make videos like mine all the time, and some of them have become my friends, and it's been great. I love it. They motivate me to play, and at the same time motivate me to make more videos like this one. So yeah, that's my motivation. The last few things I want to cover are my achievements. I don't have many 100% achievements here. Even as a long-term player, there are people who have at least 100 to 300 more than me who have been playing the same amount of time that I have. And I have about over 1,000 days of playing last I checked. Most of my 100% are, of course, exploration. Sometimes people like to show off their archive. I don't really know what I would show off in it. I do have a lot of the books. I haven't gotten much of them. The recent ones, like the ones from 5.0 and onwards. But I would like to get all of them and one day read them all out myself. But interpreters for the lore are able to understand it much more than I am and connect the dots better. What is geography? Oh. These are... I'm missing two? Huh. I guess I could go ahead and do that. My completionist butt for exploration cannot handle that I am missing 2 viewpoints, 3 viewpoints. A Pep's resort? Why does a Pep have a resort? What else am I missing? Please, nothing else, because I swear I get all of these. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. I will try to find these. I am missing 4. Okay, I am missing 4. I have all of Natlands. That is very good. How many slimes have I killed? Wow. Less than I thought. I don't really go out of my way to just kill these things. I think my most killed thing is... I went out of my way to destroy these ladies so many times because it was fun. But other than that, I don't think there's anything really impressive here. Eremites, maybe. Oh yeah, 1,000. That's a lot. Hello, Jet. I can't wait for the new enemies in Not Cry. They look so cool. What is materials? Oh, it's just these. I don't know what this is. I don't have one of the materials. I've never seen this in my life. I don't... Was it for a quest? Oh no. And also, if you want to talk Not Cry, I wanted to go over how I calculated what I needed for my characters because I thought it would be helpful for y'all. So I want, in the future, because I'm predicting that Sumeru Chronicle would be with 6.0, I want Nilu, Lama, and Aino. And those characters, I need 2 of them to be level 90. That is Nilu and Lama. And I would need Aino to be level 80. So you have to calculate the amount of mora you get for a level 80 character and a level 90 character. And then you go to a website called, I believe it's called something like Talent Calculator, Genshin, whatever. And you just put in the amount of talents that you're willing to put into a character, and it will tell you the amount of books that you need, boss drops that you need, and the mora that you need, as well as the amount of enemy drops as well. Those aren't really as... well, they are useful, but, you know, the crafting table will already tell you And since we don't have the materials ahead of time for Llama and Aino, I'm fine not knowing them and just farming them along the way. But total million mora I got from knowing the talents and knowing the character ascension. The mora ended up being 14 million. I rounded it up as well, so it was like 13 point something. And that's totally fine. If I need more than that, I think I'll be able to get at least 16 million from events, from the battle pass, and doing my dailies. So I don't think it'll be that much of a problem because I'm switching from Mora ley lines to XP books ley lines to get 1084 XP books, and that is a lot. At the moment, I don't have that many. This divided by 4 equals 1 of these, so I do the math on that, and that's about 106, which happens to be my lucky number, by the way. Plus the 16, that equals 422. That is enough for one level 90 character. I need room for at least 2 more. And if I do this until the patch ends, I more than likely will have just the bare minimum of what I need. Because I'm not calculating for events, I'm calculating for the ley lines and the battle pass because I have those numbers already. Mystic Enhancement Ore is also something that I need desperately because I need to get Llama's weapon, which will be the event weapon, which means that it will also cost less to level up, thankfully. Oh my gosh, I forgot to include the Mora for that too. Hopefully I have enough. I don't know. I'll calculate that later because it kind of takes a while. And then I might level up Aino's weapon, which I did get to level 80. But I could level it up to 90 if she needs it. And then Nilu's weapon, I don't know if I want to give her Iron Sting. But if I have enough, I might go for Kajna's suit. Because I like that weapon, and I like that weapon for more characters than just Nilu. So it would be a great weapon to have. I've also been very low on the amount of dream solvents I have, which is a problem because I also need these for Llama, but I may just transfer these to here. I need 10 of them because I want to bring her up to, I think, 899, if I remember correctly. I will figure it out because I know that I need 54 gold talent books and 63 silver, which 63 silver means that you went to 888 on all 3 of the talents. At the moment, I have 49 here, and I think I had 135 here, but I write down how many I have in total. It's 184 at the moment. My goal was 180, and since I passed that, now my goal is 200. I think it might be possible, but I'm not sure. I'll calculate that later. Do you think I'll have enough polls for C0 Llama and Nilu and a Kajna suit? Maybe not. That's why I see myself spending money, which I don't want to do. That's okay. That is okay. lastly, I wanted to do something that I never do in my videos, which is introduce myself because I just forget to do that every single time. I don't think about it. But hello, my name is Whammy. I am a 21-year-old artist, and my online persona is a kaiju girl who races cars by day and saves the world by night. I don't really have any other things to add to who I am because I would rather save that for like an actual Q&A video, which will probably be my 3000k special, maybe, or I might just wait till I get to 5000k, which will be like 2 years from now. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.